Hello my friends and welcome to part 137 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Let's Play series. Okay, so also there was a dual trial, or I guess they also call it trial dual survey. But another one where they don't even give you any rewards. I don't understand why they choose some to give you rewards and others not to. Like, is it really going to be that hard to not always just give up 50 gems per survey? Like, is that really going to kill them? Like, to just do it for every single survey? Like, man, like, they must really be hurting. I mean, I understand that this is a free-to-play game, but I think it would still be fine for them to do this. I mean, they've been doing a good job anyway, so it's not, like, that terrible. But, like, maybe, like, that could be a little bit of a bonus there as well. That wouldn't actually kill them. I don't think it would actually kill them. But let's just go through these last scenarios and maybe I can do another one of those duels. But I might just only have time for the scenarios. We'll see. Looks like... Oh, you know what? I think the card art shows off... Oh, actually it doesn't always show off. But when it comes to cards, does it show off the cards you're getting? Actually, I think... Nah... No, it doesn't always. Okay, this just happens to show off the cards you're getting. But it's not always like that. It's cool that the card art here matches the card art for the cards you're getting, though. Nice for setting links. It's non-target removal, but just for links. You have a lot of different options for getting rid of monsters. I think, like, just because... I mean, sure, it doesn't destroy, it doesn't target... But, like, that's so specific. Like, if your opponent doesn't play links, it kind of stinks. Though, I guess you can, search it. So, and it might not actually be that bad. Especially considering there are a lot of link players out there. You can always side out if you don't have a link. Or you could just put in the side in case you do face a heavy link player. So, I guess it could actually be pretty good. And maybe if you can pull off the other effect, that could be good too. You get to search for any cybers. Although Silent Mining just does that better, I think. I mean, sure, this is any cybers and Silent Mining is specific, but I think most of the stuff you can search with this, you can probably just search with Silent Mining. So, I don't know. It could be good though. This could also be good. Shuffles away a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, I think this might actually be like a better trap because this can get rid of a lot more than that other one. And instead of sending it to the graveyard, it sends them back to the deck. So maybe if you like can like just make it so that you only have a link monster out and nothing else, like. And your opponent has like a full field and they have at least one link monster, like this can get rid of a lot of their stuff and like a little bit of yours, like especially like if you don't really have like very much of a graveyard anyway, or if you don't care about your graveyard. And also neither player can link summon. I guess if that's not your focus, like that should be fine. Actually, this one seems like a much more powerful card. I think between the two, this is a much more powerful card. I'm not sure if they're actually going to give you that one. Of course, that one's the SR. That probably explains why this is an SR. I'm not sure if they're going to give you that card or not, but... I don't know if, like, it would be worth crafting. It is a pretty powerful card, but... I mean, it's probably better as a side deck card. Because what if your opponent didn't put out a link? I guess like most of the time they probably will. Oh well, other people can let me know what they think of that cliffhanger. A ram wields his power to evade, block, and neutralize the thrashing waves of destruction. and it gradually closes in on the rampaging world gears of theological demiurgy. Making his way inside it, it was as if he was being guided toward its innermost sanctum. In the sanctum awaited Lee, but not in her fairy form. Instead, she had the form of a human. Oh, she's a human now? Of course. It was a faint remainder of her consciousness. Faced with the woman who had so stubbornly strived to obtain the god's power, Aram asks, "Why did you go down this path?" Lee, standing in front of him, did not open her mouth. Instead, her obsessive thoughts and memories that pervaded the surrounding area rushed into Aram through the key he held. Thirst for knowledge as a woman of science and the pursuit of truth. If it was only so simple, the world may not have ended up this way. But Lee's ambitions were that out of the ordinary. She wanted to discover the truth behind the legends, and she did not hesitate to seek the divine power for herself. Was this merely a coincidence or an inevitable fate? The calamity came about because Lee lived in an era in which a key existed and society was highly developed. More thoughts and memories rushed into Aram. This time it was Lee's nightmarish plan. Man, those people seem to really love wearing that weird looking headgear. The divine powers will be mine. Or is that just her still? To obtain them requires complete dominance over the power of the key. Maybe that is still Lee right there. However, the overdeveloped civilization machines had sapped the power from the earth. As such, the humans of that era could not commune with the planet, and thus could not become the successor of the key. If civilization must fall, so be it. Lee used Project Meknite and even her own death as a means to bring destruction to the world. After an eternity, she waited for the earth and its inhabitants to heal, and to find the true heir of the key. And now that time has come. As Lee's glee and meaning ebb and her excitement in gaining control of her rush into him, Aram clutched the key with anger and sorrow. Lee was driven by nothing more than obsessive curiosity. There was no sacrifice too great for her goal. She had destroyed a civilization and toyed with the lives of many. Though her actions did not bear malice, they were nothing short of evil. Oh. There's that cutscene. Yep. Okay, here's the next one. Yeah, it's gonna go a little bit over 10 minutes, but since I don't really have much more, like, that'll be fine. Oh, another one where the card art matches the card reward. This one, it actually seems pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter if it's getting destroyed, if it either has an effect that can activate in the grave, or it has an effect that gets upon destruction, or maybe it has a really good on-field effect that makes up for it just being destroyed. Or if you're using this on your own turn, just use as material, and then who cares about the destruction? Yeah. And unfortunately, it's not actually a World Legacy card, so it can't be searched as easily. But it can be trap tricks, so I mean, who cares? Like, there's so many other ways of getting out normal traps now. That should be fine. Actually, seems like a... That may be why they didn't make it a World Legacy. Because it's a really good card. But I don't think it would have been broken if they had. This is a nice card now here. World Legacy's Memory. I know this is a good card. World Legacy's Heart. This is also a good card. I know that. Like, World Gears of Theological Demiurgy. Deus Ex Crawler. World Legacy Struggle. World Legacy God Dragon. I think most of these, except maybe for the Struggle, like actually get played sometimes. I think like even this gets played sometimes. Galatea, yeah, definitely that. Orcus Crescendo, also a good card. Avamax, these are some like really good cards. And then Bastal, Collapse. I don't think these are as good. Avita. Oh yeah, I think this is one of the like boss monsters that are a little hard to summon, but if you do summon it, it has a really good effect. World Reassembly, and that's it. So let's go into the cutscene. Oh yeah, here before I actually begin, here it's paused right now. So I'm gonna say, please like, share, and subscribe. And please comment down below in order to help me grow in my subscribers and help me to reach more people with my videos. Okay. So now I'll go into this. The Crusadia World Legacy in Ib. Countless times she hid her true intentions and ultimately she attained divine power. World Gears of Theological Demiurgy, the primordial form of all gods. A vessel allowing divine deeds in accordance with the will of its controller, the program of transformation. It looks about as weird as it sounds. Those who had become gods before eventually lost control of the power of destruction and were decimated, leaving only the key. To avoid that fate herself, Lee laid out her plans carefully. She integrated the crawler and its hive mind to achieve complete control over the divine powers. Or so was intended. I'd like to learn more about what's inside of that Deus Ex crawler. In the face of Ib and Imduk's will to sacrifice their own lives, the miracle achieved by their machine doll, and Ningirsu's determination, Aram became the successor, overcoming sorrow and uniting people along his journey. Lee still could not comprehend how her plan had been foiled by the combination of the willpower. As the remnants of Lee's mind vanished, a source of enormous power remained unclaimed. Aram as a successor needed to make a choice. The Demiurgy, corrupted by Lee's evil, has already rampaged across the planet and reduced it to rubble. The power of destruction, once sealed by the gods, grows yet stronger. The power of creation that served as the planet's core was mostly extinguished. Memories of his journey came back to him, the memories of his loyal friends and allies. What is it he must do as the successor of the key? After a moment that seemed like an eternity, Aram makes his decision. As if in response to his will, the power of the key was released. Aram and Demiurgy turn into a ray of light and merge into a single entity. Amidst the dying world, a new god was born. Here was a Vita rebuilder of worlds. Why do they all have to look so weird? A ram now wielding unprecedented power, equal to the gods, slowly raised his key and gave a command. The decision he made was, bring back all those lives lost amidst his war over the world legacy. And by raising me to godhood, allow me to end the reign of the gods and prevent conflict over divine power from happening ever again. These seemingly conflicting commands were the result of his wishes. Perhaps this was blasphemy, a choice no human had a right to make. But this was what Aram chose, and so Avita, Rebuilder of Worlds, started the program. The crumbling earth turned into particles of light and gathered before Avita, Rebuilder of Worlds. All was engulfed in blinding light. And that's it. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do the gold scenario, of course, later at the very end, because it also opens up the secret pack, so like that would take time. But anyway, thank you all for watching the scenarios here, and especially thank you to those who are just staying for the whole video. And I'll leave a verse in the description, and you can if you like, leave your comments in the pinned comment I'll be leaving. And that'll be it for the video today. And now go into the outro. Please like, share, and subscribe, and consider ringing that notification bell for regular content. You can either ring the notification bell to be notified of all my videos, or personalized by simply clicking the notification bell and selecting all are personalized. All is being notified about all my videos, whether you watch them or not, and personalized is being notified of the videos that you watch the most. Also, if you would like to leave a comment, that would be greatly appreciated. You can leave a comment about anything, either pertaining to the video, pertaining to the verse I leave in the description, or just something random if you'd like. Just please keep it appropriate. You can even leave an emote if you would like, but just be aware that it may lock you out if you paste too many of the same emote in a day. Just in case, like, if you decide one day you just paste emotes on a whole bunch of my videos, just keep that in mind. Usually you can fix that by either going with a different emote or by posting multiples of that emote instead of just the one. And thank you everyone who do watch my videos, and a big thanks to those who do watch all of my videos, but still thank you to everyone who only watches a couple once in a while, or just watches one of the games. I understand how it is, no matter how you do it. It's just appreciated, no matter what, no matter how you decide to go about viewing my videos.